Hi, my name is Chris, and today we're gonna talk about one of the most common gas pollutants, sulfur dioxide. We start with a question: what is sulfur dioxide? Sulfur dioxide is a chemical compound with the formula SO2. It is a toxic gas responsible for the smell of burnt matches. It is released naturally by volcanic activity and is produced as a byproduct of copper extraction and the burning of sulfur-bearing fossil fuels. For the characteristics of sulfur dioxide, it is a colorless gas, a liquid below negative 10 degrees Celsius or under pressure. It has a pungent odor, a more soluble in cold rather than in hot water, and is much more corrosive and a severe irritant. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is it a gas pollutant? The answer is, the presence of sulfur dioxide in the air is almost exclusively man-made. Sulfur dioxide is produced when fossil fuels, such as coal and oil, are burned in industrial processes, and when mineral ores like aluminum are smelted. This noxious gas is also frequently responsible for causing poor visibility and acid rain. The short-term health effects of sulfur dioxide exposure include irritation to nose and throat, shortness of breath, pulmonary edema with a risk of death, while long-term health effects include permanent changes to lung function and acute respiratory illness such as respiratory paralysis. Now, here is a molecular model of a sulfur dioxide. As we can see, it has two oxygen atoms and a single sulfur atom. Combining these will give us sulfur dioxide. As for the formula, it is S plus O2 is equal to SO2. But how does it work? Like, how do we exactly combine it? Here, let me give you an example. Here, we can see a diagram showing an acid rain pathway. Now, acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when factories release compounds like sulfur dioxide into the air from the stuff they do, like smelting ores or burning fossil fuel. Now, these substances can rise very high into the atmosphere, where they mix and react with water, oxygen, and other chemicals to form more acidic pollutants, known as acid rain. As we all know, acid rain has been shown to have adverse impact on forests, fresh waters, and soils, killing insects and aquatic life forms. They cause paint to peel, corrosion of steel structures such as bridges, and weathering of stone buildings and statues, as well as having impacts on human health. Now, what does sulfur dioxide do to the environment? As I said earlier, it does a lot of nasty things, like causing paint to peel, corrosion of steel, and many other stuff. But two of the most impactful effects of sulfur dioxide to the environment when it becomes acid rain is deforestation and acidic waterways. Why? When deforestation happens, acid rain seeps into the ground and dissolves nutrients such as magnesium and calcium that trees need to be healthy, which destroys the animal's natural shelter. While if our waterways are contaminated with pollutants, it makes it unsafe for drinking, and it can also dissolve metal pipes.